Hey everybody, this is Crypto Analysis with Crypto, and today we'll be looking into why did the market go down. So, talking about why, there are like these four major questions which is in the minds of every investor that is out there. Is it safe to buy now? Or what caused the actual crash yesterday? And will the market go down further? And why did all coins go down together? So, let's find the right answer to all of these questions now. So as you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, BNB, and Tether is a stable coin. So all the major coins have basically taken a downfall, but Solana on the other side has been thriving pretty well, and it's going up. And kudos to you if you're one of the Solana investors because it went up by around 500% in the past month. So really a big congratulations to you. Now let's understand about what is the market trend now. Is it safe to buy it? Is it safe to buy, and is there a lot of fear in the market? So according to the chart which we see over here, it basically shows us that the market fear and greed is basically neutral, meaning that the amount of buys and sells basically happening is kind of a normal level, not something like okay there is too much buy or too much sell. But as far as yesterday is concerned, there was extreme greed, meaning that there was a lot of buy happening. So that is basically about the fear and greed, and this is not financial like advice or something, but it might be a good time to invest. Now, going on to the point about why did we have a lot of basically like going down or in the market, it was majorly because of a lot of people basically like putting down their selling off their Bitcoin. So there was this single liquidation which happened in Huobi for around $43.7 million. So what basically happened was there was this one humongous whale who had a lot of Bitcoins, and they sold it at once, like $43.7 million was sold at once, meaning that it caused a lot of like downtrend in the game, causing the Bitcoin price to plummet down. And because of this, since like the exchange has to get back to normal, there was a lot of outages which basically happened because of this thing. It created a lot of loss for people who took over leveraged positions, meaning that there are actually people who basically borrow some amount of money from people whom they know, or people whom they don't even know from exchanges, and they basically bet against it. So it's like let's say you have 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees, and I just have 100 rupees with me. I will basically borrow that 2,000 rupees from you, and I will bet on Bitcoin basically going up. And in case if Bitcoin goes up by let's say 10%, then I basically have 1,100 rupees, and I can just give you the 1,000 rupees, and I can keep the 100 rupees with me as profit. Now, this is called leveraging, and a lot of people basically took over leveraged positions at that moment of time. And when this single sell in Huobi basically happened, there was a lot of like the price is just plummeted down, meaning that the people over here who had stop loss, meaning that if they would basically have some indicators saying that okay, if the price goes below this point, basically just go and sell it, because they just don't want like over I mean like a large amount of losses to happen, and so they basically have this point. And because of that, it had a cascading effect, so a lot of people would have had stop losses at different point. So when they all basically start selling, then there was humongous amount of selling which was basically happening, which caused a huge crash. And this was one of the major reasons why within a certain amount of seconds, the market basically went down by literally 10% in just like a few seconds, as mentioned before. And this was also not one of the major reason. Another major reason was because that many of the exchanges like Coinbase Pro, Gemini, Voyager, KuCoin, and also Binance for some time were basically like down because they couldn't process any transactions. And because of this, the people who have already placed orders, like let's say buy order or sell orders, were also not able to basically like cancel their orders or something like that, and because of that the prices plummeted even much further. And apart from that, there is this new country which is basically starting to use cryptocurrencies as their like legal asset, and because of that the country wanted to buy more amount of like bitcoins. And rumors basically say that because of this country wanting to buy more, there were some really good people who wanted to sell their coins so that the country will not have any kind of problem with adopting Bitcoin as their legal tender. So these are all some of the major reasons why the cryptocurrencies basically went down. And since many cryptocurrencies follow the Bitcoin standard, or they just like follow the prices of Bitcoin, they all cascaded along with Bitcoin. And so thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.